Hello everybody, I'm Absurdum, and today we're going to play some Massive Chalice. The Massive Chalice is a game that I've actually had in my Steam library for a very long time. I bought it on sale, god, probably at least over a year ago. And I never played it. It was always on my list of things, yeah, I'll play sometime. I'll get to it. And I just never did. But we're going to play it today. I tried it for a couple hours today, and it's actually a lot of fun. I bought it originally, I'm sure, because it kind of looked like XCOM in a way, and there's a strategic layer and a tactical layer, but there's more than that too. It takes place over hundreds of years, and there's also kind of a lineage mechanic to it too. But let's jump in there. It's a lot of fun. We will stick with this, that's fine. Balanced Ironman, normal difficulty, silly bloodline names, that's fine. I don't think this has anything to do with it whatsoever. It's not like a random key generator. Let's name some houses. Let's randomize, and I'm just gonna pick some people right off the bat that have just been commenting lately. So we'll name this one House Lucy. Except it didn't seem to happen. Oh no, to search. Well, that's not what I wanted. Can't I make my own? Or is that not part of it? Do you have to be a Kickstarter? Well, never mind. I guess I won't be naming things. That's fine. It doesn't really matter to me then. They can all be random. I don't think I can name characters then either in the gameplay, which if that's the case then I apologize, because it won't be any fun. But I'm gonna skip this because it's just kind of boring, it's kind of annoying. But basically there's this kingdom, and we're in charge of it, and we don't die, we're magical, and there's this talking magical religious chalice in the middle of it, and it's got two voices in it, and that's our friend, and it helps us to fight the invading corruption. It's like an evil, I don't know if you want to call it like magical or alien life force that kind of corrupts in from around the edges of the map. You'll see as we play along, but basically it's like XCOM in that sense, except instead of aliens, it's evil magical corruption, and we fight them. There's 2 moves per turn. Cover doesn't really do anything, but when you're stealthing, you need high cover to hide behind something with your hunters. So we're going to do that. Let's run out here and see if we can find anything. It looks like we saw something right here, though it didn't pop up. Zoom out a little bit. So who else do we have? We have 3 classes that we start off with. Alchemists,
not worth much
hunters.
In a close quarters battle, but they make up for it with their nasty exploding.
Lots and lots of talking. I turned on subtitles just in case I talk over it or it's not loud enough. So who do we have left? So alchemists are kind of like grenadiers, but they have a melee attack they can do too if need be. Cadence is the name of the evil corruption stuff too, if you're curious to what the cadence is and what they're talking about.
Seeds, arguably the lowliest of pawns, are more nuisance than these.
But if you're going
so let's set here. Just gonna end our turn.
Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caberjacks get together at a tavern.
Except not the best night of your life.
So these people here, well now this one probably knows we're here, but that's fine.
Have the hunter. Attacking at close range is good, but attacking from afar where one can think and plan is better.
Let's see if we can go ahead and kill this guy here. 72% chance.
How about that, eh?
1 down, untold millions to go.
So let's stand here and see if we can use our alchemist. This guy comes as level 2, so he actually has an ability called Free Throw, which kind of gets you like a free action. 82. Let's try it. Excellent. He's got a limited number of like grenades that he can use though, unfortunately. After that he has to do melee. First time we ran out of grenades, I was like, well crap, they're pretty much worthless now. No, not so much. They actually can still do things. 96% chance to not kill, but that's okay. Now there's enemies in here that can like long-term affect your characters too. There's ones that can age them prematurely, and there's ones that can like decrease their experience. These ones here, if they hit somebody with a range attack, they'll actually decrease their experience and de-level them too, if that's what it gets it down to. So we will not do that. If we don't have to, let's get you here. Make sure there's gonna be no one else. There's 1 seed there, that's fine, I don't really care. I want that guy dead. We gotta level up. Nice. And whatever that means. Can we get over here decent chance of throwing it in this guy. He's drunk, so I'm sure that means it will help. Also, that was the end of his turn. Oops.
That could have been worse.
I'm so used to blue move and red move, but or yellow move.
Normal humans cannot
Having these colors be different really screws with me.
But because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us and have our
Let's go ahead and just wipe this guy. There's no point throwing a grenade.
chance.
Unless we actually wanted to kill him. Which I guess I suppose there was a decent reason to do it. There's a lot of attitude coming from that guy. Let's move you up here. See if we can finish him off. I swear normally they don't talk so much during all this. 72, he's so far away. If we miss him, he won't get to us in time. And we'll move you up there. So you can stay relevant. Oh yes, you actually have a level. So their level 2 ability is called Follow Up. It's really nice. Basically, it's like rapid fire. What's the other one? Oh god, it's been like a day, so now I can't think of the XCOM abilities. Chain shot. It's like chain shot. You have to hit the first one, but if you do, you get a free second shot, and it will do half damage. Let's go ahead and keep you here. There's not a lot of places here to kind of high move from. Like, that should be fine to go there.
This is a
keep you
caver
there.
jack. They hit things with a caver. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks, profound purveyors of violence.
They're alright. They're just like a melee unit. Now, what's really great about some of these units, or I should say the classes, isn't so much what they are now, but obviously they level up and get new skills, but they also kind of interbreed. When you select lineages, if you mix two of these classes, they'll create a new class, and therefore they're on even more classes. I don't know to what extent, because I haven't played the game that long, but some of them come out pretty cool. But people also have traits you have to worry about too, like low fertility. That's not something we necessarily want to breed in, but bear strength and strong-willed is. So there's definitely a lot of aspects to it you have to pay attention to, and since I'm so obviously good at paying attention to the details in life, I'll do great with it, and nothing will go wrong, and I'll clearly never breed something really stupid into people. I love the hunters. If I could just get away with just playing them, I would. I think they're super strong. Surely there's more enemies. Let's go ahead and just end the turns. He's gonna go fight that rock. A lot of the environment's destructible by you and them, which is really cool. But sometimes they'll just kind of go out there and fight it for no real reason. It's just cool, I guess, but confusing. Either way, that's our first fight.
Okay, since you and your heroes did so well here, I'll try and make sure their ride home is more pleasant and less vomit-inducing.
They've earned it.
So you can get a quick kind of overview of what exactly happened. You can upgrade people. Now, every time they get a level, they don't necessarily get a new ability, but when they do, you can do it from here pretty easily. Well, let's go back and we'll go back to the strategic layer. Maybe with more cutscenes, I don't really remember. But this is the overview map. You can see here there's 3 little tiles. Think of XCOM Enemy Within, where you kind of get those alien raids to come in. They would terrorize it, and then once it hit so many pings, they would drop out. Well, it's kind of the same thing here. Once it gets so many pings, it just disappears. It falls into the corruption. Obviously, if you do a mission there, you will bring it back down. So far, I haven't found it to be too demanding, mostly because I'm playing on normal mode. But overall, there's different things to do. First off, we have a keep here, but we need to assign royal blood to. Now, the only people we can assign are heroes. They're like special citizens. Think of them like, I don't know, magically powered people that they're the only ones in the nation that can fight the evil, as far as I understand it. So we have different things here. Let's go ahead and pick somebody. Whoever we pick to stay in this keep, we can't use them to fight anymore. So we will need to keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and do... Let's do a hunter, because I do know I want a hunter. It's 24. He looks fine otherwise. He is dim-witted. He tends to have sons and a slow loner. Probably not the best guy to pick, but yeah, we picked him anyways. And then let's go ahead and pick a female for him to reign with. Now you can see here, it tells us Vanguard. That means it's somebody that we've been using in our fights. Super high chance to have children, which is awesome. They would become out hunters if they did. That's great and all, but I don't really want a hunter. I was hoping. And these are all males, and you're infertile, so we can't pick you. I was hoping to mix the hunter with something else to get not hunters, to get like a trick shot or something. But I guess we aren't going to get that. So maybe we should just pick another hunter. Just get a boatload of hunters. I really like hunters, so I'm kind of okay with that. She's strong-willed, has a tendency for daughters, and is also a slow learner. Phenomenal. Alright, so that's that one keep. Now we can build things in other areas, which we will be doing. Let's see here. Reduce construction time if we build on there. Increase fertility. Provide this bonus. So I don't quite understand what it means by this bonus. Is this the national bonus that affects everybody? Or like, do I have to build a keep here to get increased fertility here? Or does it affect everyone? I don't know. Could I build anything here and then everybody gets it? Okay, you're not letting me do anything. Yes, I would like to build a keep. Apparently I have to do it through this menu. So you can see it's gonna take 5 years. 5 years and 219 days. Which seems like a long time, but it really will go by quite quickly, I assure you. Let's take a quick look at something else though too. I really want to rush to this, but it's gonna be a while before we can get it. Basically this will let our hunters stealth anywhere. Just super, super nice. I'll be getting that as soon as I can. And this too. But first, before we do this, maybe we want to get a keep. We can get a guild here, a Sage Rights Guild, which basically, think of it like a laboratory. We can assign people there and they will help us research things, quote unquote, build things faster. Let's get another keep though. In my previous game I was running out of people and I don't want to have that happen again. So we'll do this first. And time just flies by. Bam, there's already a year. And we have babies! At age 15 they will become fighters. Who do we have here?
Horns of birth.
And Zark. Stronger and slow.
Babies have been born before today.
Yeah, slow won't be that great.
Glorious every time, was it not?
But we'll just have to work what we do.
And smells that are even worse. That's your idea of glorious.
And looks like our construction's done, so let's go ahead and throw some more people in there.
Should have seen my books after I was done with them.
So you're an infertile. You're infertile. Why are my alchemists infertile? Well, the house if just has no chance, man. Look at them. All alchemists, and only one of them seems to be fertile. So if we pick you and you, we'll get the class that I'm looking for, I think. You're part of the Vanguard, so I don't necessarily want to pick you. I could pick you too. You have high fertility, you have low fertility. Okay, so maybe that's not what I want either. Hunter, female hunter with a male alchemist. I really want to get a trick shot. I haven't gotten one yet, so that's pretty much why I want him so badly. But this is a boom striker. Before I swear it was a trick shot, wasn't it? Can I undo this? Yes, okay. Does it matter what gender the people are? See, but you're 45. You're not going to give me very many children. And all the women are infertile, so... Yeah, look at that. This is the same thing we had before, but it was gender-based, I guess. Well, I had no idea. The things you learn. Alright. Good with you. Female hunter. That's fine. And... oh, you will get me a trick shot. I don't know how I'm screwing this up. I'm sure it'll be obvious when I rewatch it. This is the only guy who has a chance to spread this dynasty. Too bad it will count as hers anyways, but that's fine. Give me a trick shot. They sound awesome. I don't know what they do, and give me a lot of them. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, I think the other thing I want to get done pretty quickly, not that I think we'll have time for it, will be the study handler. So right off the bat, people can equip one item. These are the items that they can equip. A study handler basically increases people's aim, I think by 10? I don't really remember, but it's a lot. And it's not just range people, it's everybody. And if people can equip 2 slots, they can equip 2 of them. I don't know. Maybe it's just the XCOM ringing to me, but that sounds super freaking good. Alright, let's get going. I'm sure we're gonna fight here in the next 4 years. Babies! Get them!
Making choices on the battlefield. Now, we'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle.
So basically we have to make decisions in random events, which is kind of cool.
Will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect
Blah,
the
blah,
morale
blah.
of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned
Lowering the
that
morale
cadence
increases the
is
cadence.
greed and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very
I might turn down the volume of the game,
Is true too.
just because I don't want to talk over this if this is too loud.
whatever they end up being.
But some of these speeches go on for like 5 minutes, I swear. Alright, so Cult of the Cadence. Dan George stands before you with a wheezing old man. I was doing my rounds outside the capital when the old cotter comes running out from the forest. Tells me that he's part of a quote-unquote group that worships the Cadence and that one of the towns nearby is attacking his mates. The old man puts up his hands. We don't want to hurt anybody. Please help us. So we can do nothing. I don't know what it means that in Sunred. We can do nothing. The villagers are doing the work for you. Help the cult. All beliefs are welcome here, even potentially dangerous ones. Rest the cult. They should have been nipped in the butt sooner. I agree. So we nipped in the butt. And let's see. Dan journeys to the villages and promises the cult safety in the dungeons. As the members are shackled and taken away, the village settles back into its old habits of pig festivals and rigged pig races. Well, fantastic. And Dan George now gets the Starlit personality, which I assume is good. Where do you go? Dan George. Let's look at your details and personality. Starlight. This here is defense. Defensive bearing increases armor effectiveness. Okay. Well, that's great. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference on him right now because we don't really have a whole lot of armor or anything. But hey, it's a positive trait to pick up, so I'm happy with it. Basically, no one died. It's kind of all I care. I'm really concerned we're going to lose people.
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the Cadence.
This is what I was saying, when you have to pick one of the like terror missions almost, or abduction missions. Except it's not abduction missions.
Cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy.
So basically, we'll have 2 different rewards. We can see what we're going to be fighting against, and it seems to be. Well, this is what I kind of want to fight, Synapses, but it'll give us 25% reduction of the current research time, which isn't that important because we only have a year. This will give us a 17-year-old female alchemist, which we could assign to do something or marry off to you or do a lot of things with. I don't really want to get the Rapturous, but it's fine. We'll do this anyways. It makes more sense to me to do this one. Here's the part that really confuses me about the game. We are the Chalice, or people that talking are the Chalice, and anyways, for some reason, when you go out there to fight a fight, you jump into the Chalice. They won't show it, but that's how they get there. I do not understand it.
They'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
And it's well understood and like admitted that that's what they do. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's get a. How old are you, sir? 32. Yeah, you know what? Let's pick you. Let's replace you with more hunters. How do you say? Of course, more hunters. Perfect. And I'll keep the other 2 here, even though I do really kind of replace one of them with a hunter. Specifically this one. Just being melee isn't very helpful. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it anyways. Even though this guy's 50, he probably won't do much for us. In terms of breeding or something. It's fine. I'll get in there.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to hit something today.
Great. That's phenomenal. Lots of nice high cover here to kind of scout around with. You also get these plants. Sitting these plants don't like decrease your ability to be seen or anything, but it does apparently raise your evasion. I've never really run into it, but that's what it told me once when it happened, so I'll go with it. It's here, and then you can presumably safely go there. All right. Let's go here. This person is drunk and obscured. Very nice. A great way to just to live out your fighting days. Hey!
I admire the ruptures.
Here's super close to me.
Into battle, no concern for their own safety, knowing that as soon as they come upon their prey, they'll explode into
Let's move here.
massive
So that's a rupture, as you can hear her saying. Basically, they'll just one up and run right into people and blow up. They don't have to be like half health or anything, they just do it. That being said, they will also just kind of blow up and die if I attack them too. So nowhere here where you see me run by, right? So let's go ahead and stick you here, and then he can throw it over the wall if I remember correctly. No, right not. Yeah, he might not be able to, but eventually they will. Uh-oh. Hopefully this guy doesn't run up and blow up on him. It appears that's gonna be what happens. Well, that's annoying. And now they're gonna take extra damage at the beginning of the turn because they're standing in the corrosion that you can't do anything yet about. It's really annoying, but that's what I get for being reckless. It's my fault. You don't see him coming from the bush. Even if he is drunk, he's still gonna nail it. Oh my, that's a problem. $63, let's take it. Nailed it. And you are our last person. I can see something here. It just looks like background. That's fine. Let's still just move you up and stealth you. One turn, try to regroup a little. Can't do anything for this person's health, but we're gonna have to really just keep him in the back and be careful with him. Nope, don't stand there. That noise and the fact that it's red when you place it over there means that's going to be somewhere that they'll take acid damage at the end of their turn. Be mindful of that because you can't get somebody killed that way. And if you don't trust me on that matter, well, you should, because I've done it. Switch here, that's fine. This one, we're gonna get the jump on him. Somebody won. That's fine. Sure. Or a miss. That's fine too. Don't worry about avenging yourself and getting what you deserve out of life. Just miss. Alright. I think it's time to try the double shot. Or I'm sorry, follow up. Hit the first one, so we get a second shot. Finish him off. Super strong, like, level 2 ability. Don't get me wrong, the free throw is too, but when you have limited shots, it's a lot less strong. Stand right there. since we know that's clear, let's get you here. You can say relevant. So here's where problems are going to start popping up, I think, just because we don't have really any high cover anymore. And this is also where we need to explore too. This is all part of the map. This is a big map. Let's get you over. Every time you click on him, it tells you that he's drunk. He's like way too freaking proud of it. Get in position to hurt this guy next turn. He'll see us there. Let's not go anywhere he'll see us. Let's go here. You can stealth, so we'll just sit you there. Hopefully he moves into a better position, or at least stays there. We can take care of him this turn. Do we want to get you even more kills? Nice, there's a first shot there. You're already level 3. I should not have given you that kill. That's right. You deserve it though. So now we're gonna have a hard time trying to get through here reasonably. Try to get people in line so we can kind of go from there up here, I'm thinking. So he took a funny movement around, you see that? He doesn't really walk in a straight line. I think it's because he's drunk. I think that's why he's walking on funny lines like that, which is kind of really cool, or I'm just wrong. You know, it's hard to say, but I think it's because I'm going to tell myself it's just because he's drunk and it's cool. The other pathing in this game just really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Careful not to activate anybody. You don't really activate the bonds like you do in XCOM, but still. Still rather than walk into me. It's very interesting how he saw this guy but not this guy. Hopefully we can shoot him, it won't matter. There we go. Excellent job. Man on. Yeah, you betcha. Man on. This is a safe spot. And then we'll just have to stick you there and deal with it later. Let's go ahead and stop out. Even though it's super far away, and there might be a pod right there. So let's just do that anyways. Once again, how did you see him? I'm so confused. So confused that you never saw him. He must be like a nearsighted or something. Oh my. Let's see, who else can see him? You can from right there. Okay, that's concerning as well. I really want to kill you. You're annoying, but you will really blow up and be super annoying. God, the guy's just getting all the experience. That's alright. That's alright, I suppose. Who are you? We'll have to take a look at this guy. Something's not quite right with him. He must be nearsighted. And just because he doesn't see them doesn't mean they don't activate. He still saw them, or they still saw him. Gotta keep that in mind. You're the guy that's getting all the experience. Let's try to get this guy level 2. Nicely done. Man on, you betcha. Let's see, what's going on with you? He's got longevity, which is actually really awesome. He's nimble, which is also actually really awesome. He's strong-willed, but it doesn't say anything about him not being able to see things. Often drunk and hungover, this hero is too much to drink often. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because he's drunk. Yes. See, he's drunk. It lowers his sight. Not nearsighted, he's just drunk. That's fine. I don't judge for drinking. What's too far? Let's go there. That's fine. And lastly, sir, we'll just... It's fine. We'll move you there. And this might be the last enemy, or at least the last, like, kind of little group of enemy. Come on, scoot over it. You can see him in from where? You have to be right there to see him on. Well, that's kind of annoying. That bush, we can't stand there. You can't stand there because it's acid. I mean, you could stand there, but let's not do that. You can see him from here, but you can't see him. Oh yeah, you can see him. Pretty sure now he's aware that we're here, though. I don't know if that means anything, like, in terms of what he'll be able to do about it. You're drunk, but I believe that you can make the shot regardless. Well, I was wrong. Let's just put you here. Alright, let's see what he has to say about all this. Okay, he disappeared into the ether. That's annoying. Hopefully this is a spot you can see him from. Nope, we can see his buddies. Which I guess is just as good. 67, but we hit it. And leveled. Let's put you here because you can see this one. I have to figure out something about that guy that just is so perfectly hiding next. People don't look around corners like they do in XCOM, which is something I have to get used to. Because he's totally right here, and we know he's right there. Let's put you here. He'll tell me when he's in throwable range, but of course he doesn't appear to be ever in throwable range. We might be able to make this work. Throwable range only tells you if you're able to hit somebody like right there on the spot, but not right here, next to it. Unfortunately, we missed and really hurt our friend. Good job. Good job screwing that up. I mean, I don't think we have to hide you anywhere. I think we can just put you in here. And there's still more, huh? Yeah, it looks like there's a bridge here to walk across. Wow, this can be a long fight. Some of these are super long, some of them aren't. It's really interesting how you don't really know until you get out there and start doing it. Somebody who's still level 1. Indeed you. Make me proud. See, he didn't expect you from the bush. Or did he? So you say if you put you here, you can't see him. Let's see, it's so far away, that's probably fine. Not very happy with you wrapping up that shot. But I suppose it happens. There's 2 of them, huh? And then put him down. Nicely done. It's gonna be like really hard to get across the bridge now that there's acid everywhere, but it's fine, don't worry about it. You can't stealth move anywhere except for like right there. Suppose we'll put you here. And hopefully you're able to kill this guy. That's a problem. That is a very serious problem. Ah, crap. There's no like Overwatch or anything, so this is pretty much just it. Well, I feel like we still have to attack the guy that I'm mostly concerned about. This guy will probably be able to kill him though.
Calm down, you're going to tip us over.
Let's get closer. Hopefully that doesn't mean alerting anybody else. Let's put you in front just in case he attacks you and stuff him. Maybe we can use him as a human shield. Ah, and it seems to work. He only did 1 damage though, so perhaps it didn't matter. How much will you do if you smack him? Oh, maybe enough. No, or not. Is that the end? Indeed it is. So there, we got some more levels up, and you can see here.
Real trophies of the day.
We got level 2 for him, so we can select his new ability. That, of course, is the Massive Chalice, who I totally trust. I mean, he gave me my magical powers to live forever, apparently. But, we'll end the episode here. Yes, we got our Crystal Banks, our female alchemist. But you see a little bit of the corrosion came here into the Cinder lands, which is unfortunate, but these things happen. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. This has gone on longer than I wanted it to, but that second battle just took too long. But I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. If you want to support me, leaving a like on the video is a great way to do it, and I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see what happens next, don't forget to subscribe. Either way, I hope you have a great day. Take care.